Hi, Gordon. This is your first game since 1 month. How do you feel, and how do you think that you help the team to win and maybe to change the momentum of the series?
Yeah, I mean, it was, definitely, I felt weird out there. It's been 4 or 5 weeks or whatever since I've played basketball. So, I think it was really fun to be back out there with the team, with the guys. I just tried to impact our team in winning ways, whatever I could do. And first 5 minutes, I was gassed. I'm extremely tired right now. My ankle's pretty sore, but just proud of the way we fought. Proud of us getting the win.
Next question is from Abby Chan, Gordon.
Gordon, Brad talked about your ability to stabilize things offensively. What was your mindset in dealing with this Miami defense tonight, and how do you do that against this team that just keeps coming at you?
Yeah, I mean, they're a hard-playing team. They compete. They're obviously extremely well coached, and they don't give up. So, and I think they also have a lot of guys that can get going, especially from the outside. So leads aren't safe, and they can score in bunches on us, as we've seen the first 2 games and tonight. I think me personally, just trying to help us offensively, being somebody that can get in the paint, create, also trying to help us rebound, bring the ball up. I think if we can run, they can't set their defense, and we have so many athletes, so many guys that can score and bring up the ball, and it makes it difficult for them.
Mark Murphy.
Hey, Gordon. I know you had initially expressed a desire to be with Robin when she gave birth.
Yeah.
What has changed? Was it just going back there to rehab and then coming down later to the bubble?
Yeah, I mean, I think that obviously wasn't in the plan. Getting injured and going back to Indianapolis for treatment. I trust those guys with everything back there, and so obviously I think a little bit lucky that Robin was there already in Indy, so I got a chance to be at home and get great treatment. But what, that wasn't in the plan, and I mean, Robin could be having a baby at any point in time, and so I think it's probably something that I'll be here, and by the time I get back, I might miss the birth. If she just goes in and rushes into the hospital. So, we discussed it, we prayed about it, and I think it's probably best if I stay here and, help our team.
Mark Medina.
Hey, Gordon. What's this process been like for the past few weeks of, dealing with so many different things, with healing the injury and getting ready to come back tonight, meeting with family and preparing for, the upcoming birth?
Yeah, I mean, this has been something I've never dealt with, as far as just all of it together. There's a lot that's going on for me individually, for my family, and then the rehab just with Corona and the bubble, and trying to do the best that I can to not have to quarantine for many days. Coming back here, having to quarantine, basically take 5 days off from treatment and rehab, and then try to get myself ready to play in the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, that's something that's a daunting task for sure. So for me, I just have tried to do the best I can each day with it, and not put any pressure on myself, just trying to help us win basketball games, honestly.
Question in person, Gordon, from Gary Washburn.
On the spot.
Yeah, Gordon, how did you feel out there? Okay, were you ready? Were you 100% or close? Can you give me kind of a percentage of where you're at physically? And then you said you were tired playing 31 minutes. How
I
did
didn't
you
realize
feel
I
now?
played that many. Yeah, I mean, the first 5 minutes hit differently for sure. That's the first time I played, 5-on-5 basketball. Just with the way that rehab had to be done here, it's just been so different. So I haven't had really an opportunity to get going, and I think definitely not 100%, but it's kind of just what it is. We're in the Eastern Conference Finals, and so I'm going to give us whatever I can. I think as we keep going, I'll find my rhythm and be better and better. That's the plan, at least.
Another question in person from Sam Amick.
Jordan, considering everything you're going through, this is probably a stretch, but I wonder, when you play the Heat, does that thought still cross your mind at all, that kind of what might have been in terms of a couple of years ago and how close it seemed like you were to go in that direction?
Yeah, I mean, it was, honestly, that hasn't crossed my mind. I think there's other things I have on my mind, but certainly, I love their organization. They do a great job. I think they're one of the great organizations in this league. Like I said, obviously extremely well coached, from the top to the bottom. They do things the right way, and so you can see it by the way they play, by the way they compete. They're a really good team.
Last question from Jared Weissward.
Gordon, you made a huge impact on the defensive end, especially with how complicated Miami is switching when you're trying to switch them on the perimeter and then they cut really hard down the middle. What was the key to being able to make those reads and figure out who you have to follow and who you don't have to follow as they're kind of all over the place?
Yeah, I mean, that's just our system defensively, and I think our versatility allows us to do different things on that end of the court. They're really good on that end, and they put you in tough spots. It's different than a lot of teams play. Not as much isolation, way more cutting, slipping, running hard off screens and shooting. I mean, they are tough to guard. So I think we did an okay job. We can certainly do better. I think that's what film is for, and hopefully we can build off this one.
Thank you, Gordon. Welcome back.
Thanks, guys.